Have you ever noticed how some people treat your authenticity like it's a weapon? You walk into a room with nothing but pure intentions, and suddenly people who smile to your face feel threatened behind your back. Why? Because your realness exposes their fakeness, and that terrifies them. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why your authenticity unsettles people, and why that's actually your greatest superpower. Imagine you've been that friend who always showed up. When they needed a ride at midnight, you were there. When they were broke, you shared what little you had. When everyone else ignored them, you backed them up. Yet, despite all of this, they doubted you. Why? Because they couldn't wrap their heads around the fact that someone could actually be genuine. To them, kindness always comes with strings attached. They thought, nobody helps without an agenda, so what's the catch? Your honesty made them suspicious. Your loyalty made them nervous. Your ability to stand tall in your truth made them feel like frauds. It's almost funny, right? You were just being you, but they were out here writing conspiracy theories in their heads. I'll give you a small example. Remember that one coworker who always acted like your friend, but the moment you got praised in a meeting, they suddenly got cold? They weren't clapping because deep down, your authenticity exposed the fact that they had been faking their way through the job. People like that live in constant fear of being unmasked. And when someone like you walks in, real, grounded, and unapologetically yourself, they panic. They start whispering, gossiping, and even plotting. Because if others see how real you are, suddenly their fake smiles and empty promises can't hold weight anymore. They thought you were the scammer. They thought your integrity was just an act, a strategy to lure them in so you could betray them later. Isn't it wild? They projected their own brokenness onto you. Some even convinced themselves that your intelligence had to be dangerous. They thought you were secretly plotting against them, when in reality, you were using your wisdom to solve problems and uplift people, not tear them down. This is where fear and jealousy collide. They felt you could see through their masks. Your presence alone exposed them, not because you judged them, but because your life contradicted the lies they were living. And what do people do when they're scared? They attack. They try to hurt you before you hurt them. They twist your words. They create rumors. They try to isolate you. And the painful part? Some of these people were the very ones you helped the most. But here's where it flips. In trying to hurt you, they revealed themselves. They played themselves. Because truth always outlasts lies, and authenticity always wins in the end. Think about it. While they're wasting energy fabricating stories, you're busy building. While they're competing in secret, you're growing in public. While they're gossiping, you're glowing. And trust me, people notice the difference. Here's a little humor break. It's almost like they signed up for a marathon, but instead of training, they just spent all their time trying to trip you at the starting line. Guess what? You kept running, and they got stuck arguing with the referee. Your authenticity scared them, yes, but it also set you apart. It reminded them that honesty is still powerful. It showed them that integrity still matters. And whether they admit it or not, deep down, they respect you for it. So don't dim your light just because it makes others uncomfortable. If your authenticity rattles their insecurities, that's their battle to fight, not yours. The truth is, you were never meant to blend in. You were designed to stand out. And the very thing they tried to use against you, your realness, is what will elevate you to levels they could only dream about. One day, the same people who doubted you will have no choice but to admit you were real the whole time. Until then, let them whisper, let them doubt, let them project. Because while they're stuck in fear, you're moving in freedom. And isn't that the ultimate victory? To live free, authentic, and unapologetically yourself, while others are trapped in masks they can't take off? If this message hit home for you, let me ask, has your authenticity ever made people nervous or even hostile toward you? Drop your story in the comments.